Happy Monday, everyone. This live feed's brought to you by our friends at Hot Shot Secrets, powered by science. How's everybody's Monday? Mine's been good so far. It's leg day, so I'm not going to lie. I just got done burning my legs down for 2.5 hours and got home 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So I'm a bit of a tired boy. What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Tommy, how's it going? Mark? Oh, man. Whew. What a weekend. No racing for me. Just a good little chill weekend at home, getting stuff done. Did go to 10 Soldiers Friday for the open house. Excuse me. Marty, how's it going, buddy? Richard, what's up? Always a great time seeing those guys, man. 10 Soldiers guys are awesome. And they're hopefully it was a 3-day weekend, John. My first time to the new building, very impressive. Awesome stuff. You know, those guys bust their ass and they do everything the right way. And they deserve all the growth and prosperity they've gotten, and hopefully it multiplies 100 times for them, man. Just amazing people, and what an amazing time. I was so busy jaw flapping with everybody, I missed the bull riding competition, which I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad. I think I'm starting to get a stomach hernia, and Thursday I kind of hurt it a little bit. So I'm kind of glad I missed sign up for that. All right, Richard, just hit me up after the live feed. James, how's it going, brother? But it was worth the price of admission to watch Happy and Justin Cox get on the bull. And man, I'll tell you what, that was a lot. Well, I am getting some abs. I mean, I'm starting to get some abs. Like if I flex my muscles, I can see some little ab humps in the behind the fat there. There's still some fat, but we're getting there. But no, I think I got a stomach hernia. I think I've had it for a while. It's just when I wear the weightlifting belt and I've been doing deadlifts, it hurts for a couple of days after. And I do that on Thursday. So Friday, I was sore. I was going to do it anyways because I'm a dumbass. I'm a glutton for punishment. But I missed signups, jaw flapping. And next thing I know, they were like, let's start the competition. But afterwards, like, it was a lot more aggressive this year than it was last year. Like last year, it wasn't nearly as aggressive as it was. Like, I think they just turned that knob all the way up almost instantly. Most of the people were lasting like 4 or 5 seconds max. And it was I can't remember her name, but it was a young lady that ended up winning like 12 seconds and some change, man. It was very impressive, considering how aggressive they were with that thing. What's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? But had a great time, seeing everybody, not just the 10 Soldiers gang, but, Jeff Thomas was there. Happy was there. Who else? Gary French, a real OG street racer from Kentucky. Who else did we see? Jeff Queen and Shad Media. Obviously, he posted some pretty killer pics. I didn't take any pictures. I didn't even take any cell phone pictures. I was so busy jaw flapping. I ended up just having a good time with everybody. And honestly, I figured that there were several other media sources there. They had the event covered. And I'd much rather just enjoy the evening with my hood rat friends, talking about hood rat stuff and future hood rat plans and past hood rat memories than work. So I just had some fun, brother. I will never miss it. I'm going to every Tin Soldiers open house for life. Just know that now. But I posted it a million freaking times. Yeah, that I was getting to that in just a second. But we got I'm sorry. Well, Friday I took some Josh time. I just hung out with my friends and had some fun. Met some new friends. Just had a good time, man. Got home, got a bunch of stuff done this weekend I needed to get done. Did get some work done on the Blazer, thankfully. I don't know if you saw them, if you haven't seen on my personal page on Facebook or not. I show you guys how to drill wheels out when you got 1/2-inch holes and you need 5/8 or holes for 5/8 studs, which is 0.7 drill bit, 0.7 of an inch drill bit. And listen, it's a crude operation. You just get in there and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's Josh. We gotta get some shit scheduled, you and I, this winter and this season coming up. And but I know some people are like blah 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 blah, but listen, I have seen that done that way a million freaking times, and it's just fine. Granted, I do have to have some spacers made because of the way those wheels are. They're recessed and my lug nuts don't fit down in there. But that has nothing to do with me drilling them out the way I did. And exactly. Done is better than perfect in that one. Well, what's funny is you see people who are really fast laugh at my video and then PM me like, do we do the same thing? Don't even worry about it, which I ain't worried about it anyways, but I already know. But yeah, it's I'm just the only one dumb enough to be honest about how hillbilly that shit is. Yeah, I talked to Junior yesterday, and he was just getting out of the hospital, and I'm sure he's bombarded with a lot of stuff. At this point, I think everybody just keep them in your prayers and let them get home and get settled and figure out what they're going to do. I'm sure they're already working on some sort of game plan. But at this point, I just know if it was me personally, I wouldn't want bombarded with a bunch of shit while I'm trying to breathe. And, dude's got 10 broke ribs and a whole bunch of other stuff. He just needs to focus on recovery right now. So I've reached out. Bob's reached out. I'm sure lots of other people have, but they know that we're interested, and they'll respond when they're ready is kind of my approach on the situation. We're happy to do whatever we can to help them out. But again, he had a serious accident. He's got a lot of serious injuries, and more important than the car or thinking about getting back out there or any of that stuff, probably this next week, they just need to focus on recovery. I don't know if any of you have ever had broken or fractured ribs. I have. I've had fractured ribs. I've not had broken ribs, and it's not fun to breathe or move. Or number two, oh God, sitting down to take a dump, horrible. And I only had 3 fractured ribs, man. So I can't imagine him having 10 broke ribs, but like I said, we have reached out. Obviously Bob said he reached out too, and I'm sure a whole bunch of people have, but just, they know we're there for them when they're ready. And I'm just going to let them reach back out to me when they get home and get settled. It's going to be a shitty ride home. No doubt. Yeah, Jessica, he got, oh yeah. Yeah. Ribs are no joke, man. Ribs are no joke. It probably, I can't remember, it was so long ago, but it probably was about that long. And like I said, mine were just fractured from dirt bike. So I can't imagine broken, but bro, I got you. It's whatever. Listen, I'm down for my homies. If that's what we got to do to help B-Rat raise money, I'm game. Yeah, man, broken ribs suck. What's up, Gabe? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man, broken ribs suck so bad. Like I said, breathing, sneezing, coughing, laughing. Like I said, sitting down to take a dump. It's just, there's nothing you can do that doesn't hurt when you got fractured ribs. I can't imagine his pain with 10 broken ribs. So I think at this point, everybody just keep them in your thoughts and prayers and wait for them to reveal what their game plan is. What's up, brother? How you doing? What's up, homie? Trying to get big like you, brother. Yeah, I'm down. You know me. I'm down like 4 flats for my homies. If that's what we got to do to help him out, that's what we got to do. I haven't heard any specifics or any details. I didn't ask about the car or any of that stuff. I wasn't there. Well, there you go, Bob. I mean, it looked pretty bad, but let's see. See if Big Head knows anything.
What's up?
Before we talk about you, we're talking about B-Rad. Somebody asked about the car.
Man, it's rough.
Is it totaled?
It's rough.
Can it be clipped?
I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I don't think Brad's even had a chance to look at it yet. I would much rather Brad look at it before. Like I would even send him pictures. I wanted him to get better and worry about himself before the car. So, I mean, I have my own opinion about it, but I really want him to see it before I start commenting on
it. Yeah. Well,
like, no disrespect. I just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's his choice. His car, his choice. And the other thing is, that car's been around forever. It's almost like a historical freaking figure at this point, as long as it's been around. So you kind of got to factor that into whether or not it's rebuilt.
Right.
It's not
I can tell you
for a season or two and you can walk away.
It was built well. It saved his life because he hit it about 145 mile an hour. Dead on.
And it's crazy because from the video, that angle of the video, it didn't look that bad, but
it was bad. It was real bad. We saw sparks. I'm at the big end, and I heard it. Like I had just made my run. He was right behind me, and I heard him hit. And then I heard another hit, and then another hit, and another. And I'm like, what is that? Like I heard like 3 or 4 hits. Come to find out, he wrecked, and then Chandler wrecked right behind him. as he's hitting the left
video
wall.
doesn't show that. Was he trying to get out of the way?
No, something. I think something broke on his car. He just shot into the wall. He just started driving left and something broke, so he hit the same wall. So, and then Brad hit the left wall and bounced off the left, hit the right wall. Like I said, I heard like 3 hits and saw sparks everywhere. And somebody said, I said, who was running? They said Brad. And I left my car. The crew and Renee and Doug, Renee, and Chelsea jumped in the car and the race car in the Spark, started pushing it back. I jumped on the Burmax and rode it back and jumped over the wall. And they were trying to get him out of the car at that point.
Yeah, when I saw the video and I saw how long it was taking him to get out.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I saw the video at first, I was like, it doesn't look that bad, but then he wasn't getting out soon. And I was like, nah.
It was pretty bad. He didn't remember the accident. He didn't remember who he was racing. He didn't remember anything. He knew he was in Texas. And that's kind of when I knew he was in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you who I felt bad for. Braden. You never want your kids to see you go through that. And Braden had to watch the whole thing and watch him come out. Like I genuinely felt horrible for that kid. He's a good kid, and you never want to see the kids go through that.
Yeah. Your window down?
No, I'm in a toter. Dude, it's loud.
Yeah, good thing. Well, that's the good thing about it. I mean, don't go cheap on the safety equipment. Brad's car's got all the right stuff, and that's. I mean, at 145 miles into the wall the way he did twice, that's proof that it works. Get it.
And Brad's smart. Brad wears his safety equipment, and a lot of us have it and don't wear it.
Well,
I just this year started wearing the next gen. And I couldn't stand it. And it restricted me. And we saw a couple accidents. I'm like, I probably should start wearing that.
Yeah. Well, you need to. Your head, if you don't have the fucking Hans on and have it clipped, your head will fucking detach. It's so big. It's an impact to go through the windshield. Like a 10-mile-an-hour impact.
I cannot wait to see it later. I can't wait. I get to wrap it. I get to wrap it and. Huh?
So I've been working on it. Well, you know what? Your ass will be home after next weekend. You can come help finish it up.
Yes, sir.
I'll be home all weekend.
I get to wrap it into it. I'll help.
I've already been sending some people your way. If they've been, I don't know if they've been messaging you yet. Perhaps. Josh, are you still on here? Josh Engel needs his back window done.
All right. Yeah, tell them to hit me up as soon as we get back. It's gonna take me about a week to get everything in process and get everything the way I want it, and then hopefully at that point we'll start rolling with it.
Yeah, I'll start. I got a couple designs for the Blazer already done. Actually.
No, I got one. I got you.
No, motherfucker.
I got you.
So if anybody on here raps and wants to charge me full retail, I will gladly pay full retail.
And I'll send the design.
I already have the artwork done.
I'd be more than happy to help you out.
What's up, Eddie? You know I'm not using anybody else. Come down and help. Come down and help. I've always wanted to learn how to do that. I kind of know how to do it. I've helped my buddy do it, but I just helped him here and there. I've done the whole vehicle, so it'll be fun to help do it.
We got a lot to learn, but we have somebody who's going to help too.
That's all right. I mean, listen, as I always say, I'm building the Blazer to, I don't want to. I'm not saying that I'm going to or that I wish I will, but the whole thing's built for a ditch or side scraping wall or something. So we're probably gonna be able to practice on it a couple times eventually.
Well,
That's what it is. All right. So what everybody wants. Let's talk about what everybody wants to know. How's it feel to donkey gap Ryan? Tell us about this. Just tell us from start to finish how that all played out.
So we drew Ryan Martin, and we know how these top guys look at us. They look at us like we're done, right? But we work very hard on our program, and there's certain guys, when you draw them, you're willing to try different. You're going to try different shit. You want to go faster, right? So me and Doug talked about it, and I said, look, if you don't take it, I'd rather just spin the tire than get donkey gapped and look like an idiot. So we're going to throw everything that I believe it'll take, and if it blows it up, it blows it up. So that's what we did. We get up there, we do our burnout, and we're getting ready to take the beams, and I noticed, and with a lot of these guys, you can tell pretty quick whether they're going to go in a pre-stage or whether they're going to make you pre-stage first. I hate pre-staging first, but I'll do it. But if I do it, just know I'm getting ready to fuck your eyeballs out, like literally on the tree, because I'm going to play a game with you. And we did. We went in pre-stage, and as soon as he went in pre-stage, I knew he was going to like two balls. Boom, boom, right? So I pre-stage. As soon as I see this ball come on, I just crammed the car in there real quick. So we basically went in together. And when I went in, I grabbed the trans brake button and rocked, and it went a little bit deep. And that threw him off of his game. We come up on the trans brake, and we're on it for, man, it seemed like forever. Like I had no intention of guessing, but I let go of the button, and it went green. And when it went green, and we left, we knew he wasn't going to catch us. So we were able to pull that one off. And honestly, I made the fastest pass I've ever made, ever, to date. Mile an hour wise, ET wise, like the car was fast. And we get to the big end. I get out and I'm like, man, and I told him, I said, dude, I think I let go a little bit early. Yeah, I was straight up honest about it. We gave a little bit, you think, and he was pissed off about it. And I think the one thing that kind of got to me was everybody else talking so much shit. But then him looking at me and saying, well, that's not really a win. That's not racing in my book. And I thought about it. I didn't say anything. I should have. I let it go. But then it started eating at me. And I thought, man, I should probably walk up to him and ask him if he wants to give the win back to Jim and the win back to Kai for him doing it to them. Well, Kai, he had just done it to the night before. Jim, he did it to in Pennsylvania. But it was an accident, so it was okay. You don't accidentally, like, when you let go, you let go. It's just what it is. You man up and you accept it. And I told him I let go early. But we was on two-step for quite a while. But here's my thing. It's racing. You take every advantage you can get. Am I wrong?
Can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, you know you're my brother and I love you. Stop making excuses. Fuck him, because your job is to get a 00001 the same as his.
Right.
One thing I hate is when crybabies say you guessed the light. So fucking what? That's racing. Your job is to get a 00001 and get the fuck down the track faster than anybody else. The same as his. You did your job. He didn't. And his ass got put on the trailer because of it. It's that simple. I know you got to kind of be political and a little bit tame for the show, but I don't.
I just didn't like how bad.
I'm so tired of crybabies and excuse makers and whiners. I'm gonna just be your inner asshole voice and speak up for you. I didn't like how bad I was being bashed. So, and I found out today why. Dave
Dave was bashing me, I guess, behind my back. Well, he tried to guess and went red, and he was the pair after me. And I didn't know that. I wish I would have known that, but I didn't know that until today. And I'm like, you got to be shitting me. He's bashing me because he couldn't do what I did, basically. So I will say this, like, man, how you lose is just as important to me as how you win. And
Absolutely.
If you lose and you're just sore and you cry about it or whatever, like, dude, that's not at all who I thought some of these people were. And, like, it bothers me.
I agree. I think you should be a more gracious loser than you are a winner. You got to have some self-respect and integrity at the end of the day, no matter who you are. But you guys are professionals. I mean, let's keep that real. And you got sponsors, and you got stuff. You got more than you to consider. So why would you be unprofessional? Why would you make excuses? Why would you do any of that? Anything other than good job. You did your job better than I did today. Your car did its job better than I did. Whatever the circumstance is. Because sometimes the better car doesn't win because they miss a tune-up or the car has a problem. Whatever. You know what I mean? The multitude of reasons. At the end of the day, though, you won, I didn't. Congratulations.
I've always been like that. I don't make excuses. You know, I don't care what happens. We just don't make excuses. Hey, you won, you ain't a better race. Even if my car, if I missed the tune-up, whatever, hey, I missed the tune-up. You did your job. I did not. So
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I've always been able to accept the losses as much as the win. You know, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I was ecstatic. Like, I might as well have won the whole event. You know what I mean? Like, for me, that was big. Everybody goes, "What? That's your normal competition. Why would you be so happy?" Dude, that is the dude to beat. You know, like him, Kai, Justin, Lizzie, like all these guys, all these drivers are the drivers to beat. And this year we've accomplished a win over at least one of them every week. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, for me, that was huge. I've raced Ryan a handful of times. I've never beaten him until then. And it just, I don't know.
I mean, listen, you know, emotions aside, the dude is on him and his crew. They're on their game, and there's a reason he is so successful.
Absolutely, but here's the problem.
They have a great car. They have a great program. You got to give him complete total respect on that.
Yeah, but dude, I'll say this: give them the same opportunity that I have. Okay, pull away Petty, pull away all the big financial backers. Let them do it on their own. Build their car, do their engines, maintenance, everything themselves. Him and one other guy. I don't care who it is in this field, but I will stand with them every single time. I promise you. Now give me the same opportunity they have, and I believe I have the work ethic and the drive. I will plumb run them over. But there's not apples to apples.
No, there's not. I absolutely agree with that. You would definitely have a similar record to him. All things being equal financially. I absolutely agree with that.
If I was equal financially, I promise you I would run this thing to its potential, and I would be rebuilding the motor every weekend. I can't afford that. I just can't afford it. We run it to our financial capability.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I can say this. We build our car, we maintenance our car, we tune our car. We drive our own rig. We literally do everything. The smallest team there is, other than Brad. Brad's a small team as well. He does the same thing.
Yeah.
But I truly in my heart don't believe that if these guys were given the same aspect that I have and the same financial that I have, that they would be able to run this. They wouldn't be able to do it.
I mean, Ricky Ryan made a flawless pass. He just didn't perform. You know what I mean? There wasn't nothing wrong with the car.
I've heard someone
like we said, he's definitely top tier, elite.
Oh,
There's no doubt about that. But he wasn't on Saturday. He got donkey fucking gas.
he's definitely on his game. I mean, he's good. Like nobody will ever take that away from him. I'm
Absolutely
just saying, let's do equal opportunity and see where we stand. You know,
right.
Kudos to him for working his ass off and getting what he's got, but we don't have that.
He's absolutely earned it. Nobody's taking any of that away.
He absolutely has. But dude, you wouldn't believe the dumbass comments we've got. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I believe if he had his nuts out, half of these guys on here would hold him for him until the swallow right now.
Oh man, the internet's a hell of a place, man. You know.
I invited a couple people out to. I said, build a car and come out. Like, dude, it's open. You just gotta show up.
You know what? Most of the people talking shit on the internet's too busy sitting on their couch eating fucking Cheetos.
Or in their mom's basement.
Get the fuck up off the couch and go build a car.
Right. I know how it is.
My favorite.
Renee, do not get on there and talk shit.
You what?
I said, do not get on there and talk shit.
I didn't say that. I just said hi to my friend.
I know. I just know you.
Josh.
Listen, don't let her
Talking
get
about
on
my
there.
best friend.
Who, me?
Her.
She don't like you, Josh.
I love you, Josh.
I know she loves me. Cheetos are good. I ain't gonna lie. I can't have them. That's why I'm hating on them a little bit. On my diet, I can't have them.
You can't have them because you end up with You can't have them because you end up with an orange pee-pee. We know what you do. You sit on the couch, eat Cheetos, and watch porn. This is your live feed. I can talk shit. No, you know what? At the end of the day, listen, I was really happy with the way that
Tony cheated at a delay box on his ECU. The water box guy told me.
Look, I still ain't donkey gapped him yet. I owe him one.
Jasper's a tough man to beat.
I love that dude, man. Listen, I promise you, like some of these guys, I really, really miss racing with.
Oh, I know. You come back to the real. What up, brother?
It's I can't explain the level of competition. Like, I just wish the level of crybaby didn't match the level of competition. But the level of competition that we're at is phenomenal. Renee had me put that name in there. That's what she calls me. She's like, I said, what should I put in there for Renee? She said, just put Daddy, Daddy. They start talking shit.
All I like sees her hand come in the frame.
But if Josh wants to talk to me later off camera, I'll let him know.
She knows who Daddy is. She better act right.
We got. Speaking though of racing with awesome people like Jasper, later this week we're gonna release some details. Tony and I have decided that we're going to do a local no prep race together.
Y'all better act right. I'm telling you. Hey, just tell them from here, they better act right. No crybaby bullshit. No talking shit. Because
I mean, you can talk shit.
Listen, no, I'm talking about no crybaby negative shit. Because you may end up in a pool you don't want to end up. Ooh, you know what I'm saying.
It's invite only. I'm not inviting crybabies to any gangster races. I believe this is going to be, I I gotta give Tony credit. He's got like 90% of the basic idea, and then we've built something together pretty awesome off of that. But Tony had the original concept, and if I didn't believe that this was going to be one of the coolest, baddest fucking races of 2024, I wouldn't even consider it, because we really got a lot of shit.
Tell them that, hey, they won't want to miss this, will they?
No, Tony hit me with the concept, and then we've elaborated on it pretty well, and we're going to bring it to a place that has never had a big race like this before. So it'll be a fresh start. Nobody will have any data, anything, and paying out a shitload of money. Not some fake bullshit. Not fake bullshit guarantees. Real guarantees. Money will be there, period.
If I have to put it up, it will be there. I promise you. This is going to be the baddest race that anybody's seen. In my opinion, Josh, this is going to be gangster.
This will be the most unique. I won't say the baddest race. I'm going to say it's going to be the most unique format, and no big tire whatsoever. Sorry. We can't. I'm just not investing any more time in that class that only shows up in 3 or 4 cars.
They don't want me to come donkey gapping.
But
they don't want me to show up in donkey gapping.
This will have something where anybody from a 6-second car to a mid 4-second car can make money. This takes all the bullshit out of boo-hoo, Frankenstein shows up, and my 550 car can't make no money. Because bullshit. Now we've figured out how to make that happen, and the payout phenomenal.
Absolutely. I don't want to show up. Casey Max is going to be there.
Yep.
Crybaby motherfuckers, you better walk. You better tuck your nuts. Dude, I'm excited about this one. I think I'm more excited about the concept and really seeing who's here.
Appreciate it, Richard. Love you, Eddie. Eddie, you better come out for this one, brother. You could probably drive to this one. It's going to be centrally located. It's not in Ohio. We wanted it to be centrally located so we could get the West Coast, down South boys, the Midwest, the East Coast, like smack dead in the center of the United States. So there's no crying about it's unfair. I don't. What do you mean? What about them? Will they be invited? Yeah, absolutely. They would be on the list. They don't cry or the Hoskinson boys.
Absolutely.
I don't ever see them. I don't see them on there crying or bashing events or trying to destroy the industry because they didn't win or the promoter didn't kiss their ass or whatever. You know what I mean? So both of them definitely get an invite. With Tony, obviously I'll have Uncaged, and then I have the race with Tony, but I may be doing 2 more races. But I'll have all those details by the end of this week. I'll let you know. But I guarantee you, none of the 4 races that we'll be involved with, you're going to miss out. Partnering with some of the baddest people in the country. One second. I'm partnering with some of the baddest people and promoters in the country to make some of the baddest, newest formats. I hate to say like all inclusive, but they'll have gladiator classes for the baddest of the bads, but figure out how to help pay back to the other guys that aren't quite there yet. So we got some cool shit worked out. You guys are really going to be excited about it. All right, go ahead with your question. What's up, PK? Thank you. Appreciate you.
Have you ever seen or heard of a format anything close to this?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's all I want to know. I want to know that we're an originator.
I can't wait. I just can't wait to give you guys all the details. Hopefully next Monday or the following Monday, we'll be able to do a live feed and give you guys every last detail. I promise you I'll be disappointed. I also promise you that, like Tony said, if we got to cover everything out of our own pockets, you know, but I feel like we'll get plenty of sponsors. But even if we don't, we'll cover everything out of our own pockets. It's not going to be a race where it's guaranteed, you know, like the stupid ass grain hustle guaranteed, blah blah blah, and then we may not have to. Other people do that shit too. If I say it, if Tony says it, we're going to deliver on it. Period. And this isn't going to be just great for just racers either. Spectators, y'all are about to get paid back like nobody has ever paid back spectators before, too. I promise you. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, y'all, I appreciate it.
I'm getting pumped up just talking about it.
Yeah, I can't wait to give out all the details, man. We're going to have so much fun.
No, I honestly think, like, you know, promoters stress out a lot when they put on an event. I think this is going to be fun for everybody, from us, racers, for anybody that's involved, sponsors, anybody that's involved. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely. Drama-free, bullshit-free, you know, we're just going to have a great time. Absolutely. Bob will always do live feed at any race I have anything to do with, period. Bob already is a little bit in the know. Unfortunately, we got to keep a tight lip on everything until we have all the details inked in and locked in. But Bob will always be in every event that I have anything to do with. And Kelly.
Oh, yeah. I like them.
Kill Care's going to have a Friday night no prep once a month next year. I didn't hear about that.
Oh, are they?
I have to look it up. I have to look on their page. Was it on their page? I haven't heard anything about that. Hell yeah.
Is the track going to do Cincy Street Night? Is Edgewater doing Cincy Street Nights?
They are still doing Cincy Street Nights next year. I think they're talking to a couple of people to help keep it going. Obviously, 10 soldiers do Cincy Street Nights. But I'm sure they'll make an announcement whenever they figure out all those details. I got a little bit of an inside track, but I don't, you know what I mean? That's kind of not my business to talk about. So, I mean, I would tell you privately, but not publicly. We're going to have, Ohio. The only race I'm doing in Ohio is Uncaged. Like I said, I got 2 or 3 more races I'm going to be a part of. They won't be in Ohio. None of the Ohio tracks want to work with me, or they want to charge me an outrageous amount of money. So I can't afford to pay some of these guys who want to charge me and put on a good race for the racers and spectators. So I had to find people who are interested in, you know, the industry and keeping it alive, taking care of racers and spectators and stuff. So
Right.
I'm not matching any Ohio tracks or whatever. In their world, it's business, right? So in their world, it makes sense to try and charge me X amount of dollars or Tony X amount of dollars. In their world, if I can find somebody to charge me 50% less or 80% less rather, and I can take that 80% and give it back to racers and spectators, I'm going to do that every time. I'm going to drive my ass to another state.
Right.
It is what it is. I'll let you guys know I'm not in this to get rich or have or make a name for myself or be some sort of celebrity. I just want to have fun doing the race shit with my homies, and I'd much rather give back to all of you than try to make a living off of you guys.
You got to have fun. You got to make it exciting, right? Otherwise, you're just watching cars go down the track. You can do that at any live feed. But if you're involved, and you get the crowd involved, you get the racers involved, and you have fun with it, that's what brings it back and keeps it alive.
It's not that far from mine. I appreciate that.
Look at Nana.
Yeah, I did hear that they went IHRA. I don't know. IHRA we had a couple conversations last year at PRI, and they were supposed to come on the live feed. That never materialized. You guys remember? I got stood up by the dude. Tried to reschedule. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this part. They do good business.
I'm still a bigger fan than I am of NHRA.
Oh, I hate NHRA with passion.
Just
because they're
I think he's. Well, I think he's trying. I think he's overwhelmed, but I think he's trying. You know what I mean?
The NHRA?
No, IHRA. IHRA.
Oh, well. Should have tried harder in my case.
I get it.
Not bashing, just saying. I do a live feed and I look like a dumbass for an hour and a half waiting for somebody to show up.
Well, I mean, that's just rude.
I don't have warm and fuzzy feelings about shit like that.
I mean, I think you need some more counseling.
I probably need a lot more counseling.
I'm just saying. I think our lack of talks in the morning is starting to affect you. I think I got to start calling again every morning.
I know. Freaking fucker forgets all about me. He'll call me every day when he's home, but when he's on the road, he just forgets about me.
No, it's because listen, when I get up at 10 or 11, you've already worked half your day, you're at lunch, whatever. Like when I'm at home, I call you on my ride to work and call you on my way home from work.
Yeah.
And you're usually not super busy. Because we all know you're there putting in your time.
Some of us got to get up early and get to work, man.
I know how you union guys are.
Some of us, shit, not me. I can't stand to sit around, man. My hands got to be moving so I can go home. If I stand around, it feels like I'm there for 18 hours. My hands are moving the majority of the day. It feels like I've been there 18 minutes. Much rather feel like I've been there 18 minutes. Plus I actually do enjoy it.
Now you're doing something.
I'm weird like that. I know that's kind of not the new thing in the world for whatever reason, but I do actually enjoy it. All right, so
Got an hour and a half till I'm in Phoenix.
what are you guys doing all week?
We're gonna go to Phoenix. I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy James String for a day. We're gonna grab some good food. Maybe go by the casino. We might end up going down. I got a Tucson Adventure Rentals. You guys are over in Tucson. Tucson Adventure Rentals, where it's side by side, quads, all this stuff to go up into the mountains, in the desert. And man, we have a blast every time we do that. So we may end up going and doing that one day too.
I do remember QFM 96 days, man. That was a blast. I wish we had more stuff like that. I don't know why we don't. I think the world's changed to where stuff like that doesn't draw like it used to, unfortunately. But those were some great days, man. They would pack that place. It was the craziest thing ever. It was always a great time. And congratulations on your trophy for road class. The good old days. I'm getting old. I can say the good old days.
You are old. How old are you now?
48.
No, you're not. How old are you?
48. Yeah,
Damn, you're old as shit.
I am. I'm proud of that, man, because you know what? I didn't expect to make it to 24, so I'm doing twice as good as that.
Oh, yeah.
You know. My fast life living.
I thought we would get wiser as we got older.
I don't know.
We just figure out better ways to get away with dumb shit.
I'm trying. Well, I do different dumb shit. You know what I mean? I still do lots of dumb shit. All right, Bubba.
I'm gonna finish my drive.
We'll hopefully we can get get the track stuff locked in for everybody, and we can get all these details. Like I said, I can't wait to.
I'll be home. I'll be home Tuesday, and then I can start working on it right away. Get my end done. I'll be done with all my stuff other than rebuilding for next year.
Might as well just put that thing in the garage and not even look at it for a while.
I'm not gonna have time. We're gonna start in February.
Start in February.
They want to start in February.
Wait, how many races next year?
I have no idea yet. They haven't. Come on. These people, I swear, people cannot drive.
That's
I don't know
probably
yet.
what everybody else is saying about you. That's probably what everybody except Brian Martin's saying about you.
Oh shit! I'm gonna bring you to one of these races and just let you sit there and talk shit for me.
I ain't scared.
No, I know.
When have you ever seen that? Scared?
You ever seen that one skit? The dude's talking shit. He's having this one buddy talk shit to the other buddy. I'll send it to you. You'll know what I'm saying, dude. You'll get a kick out of it.
I probably know it. I probably have seen it. I just don't remember. What up, Rob? But yeah. All right. Well, be safe getting there, man. I'll talk to you.
All right,
bye, Renee. I love you.
She doesn't like you.
I know she loves me.
See ya.
Oh, you got your earbuds in, fucker.
Yeah. She can't hear you.
She can't even hear me.
Nope. She turns you off. Yeah. Who's your favorite now, motherfucker?
All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother. Love you.
All right. Bye. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. And like I said, got a lot of exciting information about these races. Like I said, teaming up with Tony on one. And you won't, when you hear of the next partnership, you guys will know that it's going to be one of the biggest bangers of the year as well. And I got one more. I got one more in the mix. So it's going to be a good year, man. I figured instead of everybody having races on top of each other, we could do some collaborative stuff, have fun. And instead of doing a million, crappy races, we can do some nice big races and give back to you guys and gals, racers, spectators, and start doing it the way it's supposed to be done. I won't get on my soapbox, but there's so many shitty ass rip off races, big or small, out there. So many people that romance everybody and don't deliver. And we're going to do our part to change that, at least in our world, and show everybody, we're going to raise the bar on what expectations should be in 2024. Have fun with everybody doing it. So just keep that little bee in your bonnet, and hopefully we can get you all that information next Monday. Outside of that, have a great week, and talk to you soon.